longer allowed to speak straight to my heart. Nonetheless, I assure you this little voice can't straight to my heart in my soul. It is strange to come home without Willy. Stranger still to come home with his dreaming and dreaming. And I feel good knowing I am fulfilling one of his 3 wishes he left behind. He expressed his wish to be cremated and come home to the Philippines, the country he loved dearly, and the people he cared for as well. He comes back with his objective fulfilled to provide the best he can for his family, through the only way he could have, if he has to be true to himself and the ideals he stood for. Our children are now sufficiently on their own. This was all he wanted, all he dreamt about, and worked for unselfishly, giving up his own dreams and intellect. Bear with me as I introduce them to you, modestly aside. There is George, at age 41, a primary care and emergency department physician for 14 years now. He just completed a short stint tour of duty in Iraq on a non-combatant and non-medical mission. He is a lieutenant colonel in the Reserve Force, U.S. Army. Christine, at 39, is a physician assistant, certified with a headache clinic in Chicago. Sandy, a finance analyst at Goldman Sachs, New York. Natasha, a research scientist with Novartis, a pharmaceutical company in Boston. And Martin, I assure you, he did get his degree. He did get his degree. With his computer degree and job with a personal physician building company in Connecticut. Our children reflect primarily their dad's hopes and efforts for them to be adequately prepared to meet the challenges of life. His family was number 1 in his life. He lived primarily for us. We meant the whole world for him. In my eyes, he was humble, unassuming, and extremely hardworking. They were all and everything he lived for. Why he had faced in his life most people ask, he always made time for his other joys in his life. He had fond memories of his stay with the Philippine Military Academy, while a member of the Corps of Cadets. Not so much for the academics and athletics, but for the fellowship and camaraderie with his fellow priests and upper-class men. This was also true with the United States Military Academy at Westpoint, where he kept and strengthened the bond with you guys, even when he was away from all of you. He loved to hear from staff of the team, who kept him updated about the happenings there. The reunion with his new staff was a must whenever he would come home. This was also true as regards her bond with the U.S. Military Academy with Westpoint. He joined to his class reunions, which he attended as often as he could in the United States. He enjoyed reminiscing about his AIM studies. Never mind the list included those many times he had to come cover for you, as primary parents are children, specifically of Natasha, when I was on an ASEAN Red Cross study grant. And oh, how he talked about you, his AIM graduate, the wonderful kinship he has enjoyed with you, the can group specialists, and so much more. Through his ties with CMA, Westpoint and AIM, even his early education at the one elementary school and the Bayou City High has brought him great joy and pleasure. The human experience this week has a formidable impact on his life. Simple pleasures that made a powerful imprint in his faith. He loved and was proud of his brothers, Tom, Robert, Puso and Doug, and sisters-in-law, and sisters-in-law. He was always with you in spirit during the peaks and valleys of your life. Willy passed on June 24th on complications from multiple myeloma. His illness cut short his most awaited longing to come home as soon as I retired from my job, which was coming next year. Almost 5 months into his death, my grief still knows no boundaries. The challenge to move on remains overwhelming. No day passes when I don't think of them. No night comes when I don't cry. I will be lying if I tell you I welcome my past today. This is relieving a sad event in my life. I will be profoundly remiss, however, if I renege from this my last act for Willy. I love to live it. The least I can do is carry on. It is heartwarming to have you all with me in my family today. Thank you for your outpouring of support, and for your being here to pay respect to them and bid them farewell. To President Ramos, for according him the highest honors for your presence today. To the Philippine Academy Alumni Association led by Chancellor C. Chuck was with him during his free time at the Academy. His cadet years, he at Westpoint, Chuck at Annapolis, and later the years together at the CMA with the faculty and he was active. I gratefully acknowledge the presence of the graduates of Westpoint in the Philippines, represented by Roger. With AIM co-graduates and friends who are here too. My brothers and sisters-in-law, who remain an exceptional help to me and continue to do so. My sisters and brothers, who creatively thought of how we can come alive the spirit of Willy in our hearts and in our minds, from the pure mentors we have offered. Also my nieces and nephews. Bishop Roy, whose presence in our family constantly reminded of the strong spiritual roots of our upbringing. I love the music and the ambience created by the Kingdom of Choir, led by Cassie and Christine Santos, with my dear friend, Lulu Serino, David Christine. And thank you for the contribution of the guests that will come after this, which you will hear next. All that support which reflects the love of Willy is overwhelming and truly uplifting. Maraming salamat po.